Staley said, if you're familiar with our spring concert, we take that time to honor our seniors and honor some members of our band who have put forth a lot of effort into being in this program and making it what you have seen today. But we kind of thought that there was a large part of our year lacking in recognition for our students. So we took it upon ourselves to create some awards to give out at this concert to recognize those students who put in the hard work and the effort into our marching season to get the product that you saw on the video, which you can buy out there. Okay? So, yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off these two awards that you'll see on the top. We've kind of titled these the Rookie of the Year Awards. So these two awards are going to go to two students who are new to this program, not necessarily freshmen, but new to the program, who spent their first year marching and showed us what they can provide for our program. Whether it be illness and fighting through it, whether it being pure responsibility, providing great talent and great support to those around them. We thought that these two students exemplified what it meant to be represented as the Rookie of the Year. So if I call your name, please come on up. The first award, our first recipient of, there's two, of our Rookie of the Year award goes to Miss Morgan Young. And I should reiterate that these students were nominated and discussed with just the staff. So this is our appreciation and thanks to all these people. The second award for our Rookie of the Year goes to Miss Amanda McCommon. These next two awards are actually for sections in the band. The first award that we are going to give out is an award that we're going to entitle the Marching Pride Award. And this one is going to be given to the section who showed the most improvement throughout our marching season, where at the very beginning we said, no, it's your left foot, immediately followed by your right, then your left again. You know, and we had those experiences to where finally in our last performance we went, who are you? What happened to you? Thank you. And they improved and worked so hard and worked through adversity and showed what it meant to be truly dedicated to what we do. The recipients, the section recipients of these two awards, I would ask that their head section leaders come and receive them, and everybody from that section to stand and be recognized. So the recipient of our Marching Pride Award this year is the trombone section. Well done, trombones. Now you've got your own shoes to fill for next year. Hopefully they're on the right feet, okay? Hello. Okay. The next award that we're going to go ahead and give out is just an overall section of the year. We kind of have this funny saying between us that if we don't really notice you, it's a very good thing. You don't want to be noticed by us. So this section exemplified that. They were always on time. They were always doing the right thing. They always knew their music. They always were attentive on the field and just doing the absolute best that they could. So the recipients, of our section of the year for our marching season this year are the tenor saxophones. Well done, tenors. Thank you very much. Okay, we have two awards left to hand out. Our second to last award, we've entitled our Section Leader of the Year. We had a unique experience this year where we actually gave section leaders specific jobs, like you are in charge of the marching of your section, you are in charge of the musicality of your section, and we have another section leader that is in charge of making sure everything runs smoothly. And the person that's receiving this award really stepped up for us when we needed it. Everything that they did with their section made a huge and vast improvement, and we are very, very proud to give our Section Leader of the Year to Rachel Heald. award that we're going to give out. Let me make sure. Our most... What? Goes to me. actually, it's Mr. D's probably. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, our last award is what we're titling our most valuable member. If you took this person away from our program, the band would not be the same. And we are very happy and fortunate to have this person step up into a leadership role when they thought there was a vacancy to make sure that our program was going forward the way it should, and forgoed playing their instruments to make sure that we were on the right track as far as our marching season went. So our most valuable member for this marching season goes to Peter Latongris.
Okay, and then we'll be playing what has become a tradition for us to end the evening with "O Holy Night."